my first ever ASMR video, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. It's going to be Midsommar themed, the film. I've got the A24 Midsommar top on right now, and I've got a range of different triggers that are all Midsommar related in some aspect. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and any sort of tips, tricks, anything for advice on ASMR would be greatly appreciated. As obviously this is my first video, so just want to try and get into it, and I'll try and tell you a little bit about the film and a bit about myself as well while we are doing the video today. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. First up here we've got, I know it's going to be backwards for you, I might flip it so it's the right way, but we've got Midsommar on 4K, which is a custom cover that I printed off. Got some nice little disc rattling going on. Do some tapping. I also can't tell how good this sounds. Obviously I can hear myself, but I don't know how good the tapping is. So Midsommar was released on the 3rd of July 2019 in America, and on Friday the 5th of July in the UK in 2019. Anyway, here are the discs. We've got the director's cut on Blu-ray, and we've got the 4K disc here from A24 from their release, which I have next to me as well for another trigger. But yeah. I don't know what that is. But yeah, so I've got the spine here. This is also just me using this video to sort of experiment with ASMR basically as well. So yeah, there is the first trigger. Second, I count the t-shirt as well. And this is what fell out. This is my original cinema ticket from when I went to watch it on the 11th of July 2019 at 5:05, screen 2, row seat 9. That's also probably backwards. At the time I was not 18. I'm now 21, but at the time I was not 18, so I had to sneak in as I didn't have an ID if they were to ID check me. Ooh, that's quite nice. Also, let me know if it's too bright, because I feel like the lighting at the minute is quite bright. I'm only filming on my phone, so yeah, maybe I should like invest in a camera and some like dimmer lights maybe, because I'm literally just using a lava lamp and my main light. There's the cinema ticket. Next up, what should we go for next? Go for a little bit of a smaller trigger here. So here we've got a Midsommar pin badge. If it'll focus. I did a second ago. Yeah, there we go. Nice and small, but I don't know how well this is going to sound. I'll give it a try. Can't hear it too much, which is why I bought this. My little back scratcher, I suppose. I'm doing mic brushing, but just to show you it again, this is not a really good trigger actually, but before the film even came out, I watched the trailer and I was a really big fan of Hereditary, which was like, at the time, probably my favourite film, probably. So after seeing the trailer I knew I'd like it, and I made sort of like a coaster with like wood, it was like wood burning sort of thing. And yeah, so we've got Midsommar, let the festivities begin. And the little maypole there, and on the other side we've got the little runic stone that the sacrificed the like 72-year-old people when they jump off the cliff, but they wipe their hands on, just there. And it says Midsommar, Ari Aster, who's the director. I've not been saying facts, what am I doing? Yeah, it's written and directed by Ari Aster, starring Florence Pugh, who is one of my favourite actresses, Jack Rayner, William Jackson Harper, and Archie Madwake. Lots of very, very talented actors there. Again, I'm not really doing any patterns with these triggers or anything, just sort of experimenting. But yeah, please give me any advice. I'd also love to answer questions down below in sort of like a Q&A style video, so any personal questions or general questions you may have about me, feel free to ask in the comments below, and I will try my best to do a Q&A video to answer all of your guys' questions. In the near future. Yeah, there's my Midsommar coaster. Sorry, that was quite loud. We're going to get onto the bigger triggers now. So next up we have got the edition that I was speaking about previously. It's the Midsommar Director's Cut edition from A24. Let's see how it sounds for a little scratch. This cost me about, I want to say, including UK shipping, it was about £60 maybe, £60. But yeah, it is one of my favourite films ever, and also one of my favourite editions ever. I collect 4K Blu-rays and stuff, so another little fact about me. But yeah, we've got the back here with some beautiful artwork, some nice little flowers. The maypole at the bottom. And then I don't actually know what this number is at the bottom. I don't think it relates to the film at all, because I feel like I'd know if it did. But yeah, lovely edition. I'm going to open it as well. ASMR sliding out. Put that down. This is the inside. We've got another nice floral imagery here. This film was Ari Aster's second feature film after Hereditary. He has since made films like Beau is Afraid, which is my favourite film of all time. I think Ari Aster's my favourite director, to be honest, but yeah, Beau is Afraid is my favourite film. And then he did Eddington this year as well, which I also really liked. I think that was a lot better on rewatch and kind of scary with what's going on in America at the moment. It's very sort of relevant and interesting. But yeah, and on the back we've got Bear. Did you hear that? Oh, I didn't do it this time. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I stopped whispering. Like I said, this is my first video, so bear with. Inside, the same disc as we saw earlier, but this time it fits into sort of a bigger image, which is quite nice. Again, very floral. And then it's also sort of like a book as well, like a see if I can show you some photos. They might be a bit NSFW, but got some nice plants, and we've got penis. Apologies. Oh wow, this one's cool. It's a really nice big two-sided image here. Yeah, there we go. That's the Midsommar A24 edition. We've also got a really nice spine here with some more willies, and I assume that's the female counterpart on there as well. But yeah, very interesting stuff. Pop that back into its sleeve. Nice. Sorry, that was really loud as well. Next up. Oh, I've also got this is actually from IKEA. It's like a painting of some sort. I can't remember the name of it, but you can buy it from IKEA, and it's also featured in the film. So yeah, thought I'd display that in the background. I've had that for a while now. Next up, I've got a poster that one of my dear friends gave me as I think it was a birthday present maybe, or a Christmas present, but it's just a massive poster. It's a bit bent and needs to go in a frame, to be honest, but I thought we could make some cool sort of Midsommar is a film that is set in Sweden. However, fun fact, it was actually filmed in Hungary for the most part, in a field near Budapest, in a small little town called Budakeszi, right next to an airport actually. So I'm actually quite impressed as to how they managed to edit out all of the sounds of the airport, unless they just shut it down, but I don't know if they'd have been able to do that. I'm going to go travelling around Europe next year, and I plan to visit the field, so when I do so I will maybe film a video there, sort of like lo-fi outdoor ASMR triggers in the Midsommar field. I feel like that could be quite cool. Relax. 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 Yeah, anyway, there's the poster trigger. Sorry, again, that was also really loud. I'm also going to put it this side because I don't want it to unplug my mic from my phone. And this is, I believe, the last trigger of the day. I'm going to do some more with the t-shirt at the end, but finally another thing from the A24 shop. Taking all my money, although I think this was bought from like Waterstones or something in the UK. But it is the Midsommar screenplay book. I assume that's where they're based, I'm not too sure. nice little photo of Florence Pugh in the middle there from the movie. And yeah, it's a lovely edition. It's a nice thick book, as you can see. There's the runtime at 148 minutes, and the director's cut actually sits at 171 minutes, which I think is a much better film. I actually don't know if I'd say I prefer it. I'd always rather watch the director's cuts because it just feels like that had everything that they wanted in it, if that makes sense. Nothing was cut. Yeah. And then on the back it also has the release date, which as I stated previously, the 3rd of July 2019. It has the cast at the top, which I've also already... Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background, by the way. The cast, and then also the aspect ratio as well, which is 2:0:0:1, which is pretty cool. Again, apologies for the barking of my dog that you can probably hear in the background. Hopefully that doesn't last too much longer. But yeah, we've got a lovely edition here. It's a nice little screenplay. It's actually really oh shit. Okay, I think I've still got my page. I've got a bookmark with a St. Maud card, but yeah, okay, let's try and do some triggers maybe. That's probably a good idea. Over my barking dog. See if I can do this with my right hand, probably not. No. God, this is terrible. I need more room. This is not the best trigger to be doing when there's a mic right in front of me. Maybe I need to rethink the positioning of my mic, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, guys, this was mainly just sort of so I could test out ASMR, and yeah, I'm looking forward to starting this journey with you guys. I absolutely love ASMR. I watch it most nights. Just very relaxing. I've also got quite a lot of other videos planned, but yeah, so that is going to be it for today, guys, I think, anyway. Let me know what you guys thought, and if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, leave a hype. I've learned that's a new thing now in YouTube. And yeah, just let me know what you guys thought, and leave any like video ideas or anything like that in the comments below. I'm planning to do sort of like a Blu-ray series, I suppose, where I show you guys each video is like a new shelf of my Blu-rays. I'm struggling to speak at this point. I've been going for 20 minutes. It does not feel like that. So apologies if there's been a lot of waffle and a lot of bad triggers, but yeah, hopefully I can improve in the future. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.